everybody. I am so happy you could be with us today. My name is Kari, and this is
Evan.
And Evan is my son. Let me look closely at your eyes, Evan. They are the color blue. Look at my eyes. What color are they?
Blue.
Blue, very good. Now that I've seen your eyes, tell me something that you saw today on your way here that you used your eyes to see.
My dog.
Your dog. What was she doing?
Playing with my other dog.
Oh, so they were together. Very cool. What do you think is one of the most amazing things you've ever seen?
Hawaii.
What was amazing in Hawaii?
The views and the volcanoes and the water.
Those were pretty cool. I would have to say one of the most amazing things I've ever seen was the birth of my 2 kids. That was pretty amazing, don't you think? Speaking of seeing things, how do things we see change when we look through a magnifying glass?
They become bigger and clearer.
They do become bigger and clearer. What can you see using the magnifying glass that you couldn't see just using your eyes alone?
Very small things.
Very small things, maybe like small bugs or even grains of dirt sometimes. Very cool. We talked about how a magnifying glass can change the way we see things. If we place something in water, what changes do you think you would see?
They become brighter and bigger.
Clear, right?
Yeah, it is.
Have you ever looked at the edge of a pond at yourself in the water, and could you see your reflection?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could, very much. So, placing things in water changes the way we see them, right? Cool. So, because we don't have a pool in our backyard, we've got to pretend today. So let's pretend that this is a pool. Can you do that?
Yeah.
All right. So this pool has a name. Welcome to the Pool of Siloam. Can you say that with me? Siloam. Very good. Siloam is the name of our pool. We're going to read a story about a man who splashed in the Pool of Siloam to get some mud off of his face. Have you ever had mud on you?
Yeah.
Me too. But it wasn't any ordinary mud. It was special mud. Let's read our story together to find out what happened. This story is found in the Gospel of John in the New Testament of the Bible. Pool of Siloam. Jesus met a blind man on the road. He told the blind man, "I'm Jesus. Some people call me the light of the world. I'll bring light to you for the first time by helping you see." "No, Jesus," other people said. "This man must have done something wrong or he wouldn't be blind." But Jesus knew the people were wrong. Jesus knew just what to do to heal the blind man. First, he took some dirt from the ground and added some of his own spit. He mixed it until he made mud. Finally, he pressed the mud over the blind man's eyes. Jesus told the man to go and wash his eyes in the Pool of Siloam. Splash, splash! The blind man washed the mud off his eyes. The very first thing the man saw was water. The second thing he saw was his face in the water. The blind man remembered Jesus' words, "I'll give you light." Many people were shocked by what Jesus did. Some people were mad because Jesus could do what they could not do. So they asked the man who used to be blind many questions. "How can you see?" they asked him. "Jesus made me see," he said. "That's not true," they replied. "Yes, it is. Jesus is a holy man," he said. "Really?" "Really. Jesus could heal you too." Some people were afraid that Jesus could heal people. They closed their eyes and didn't want to see any more about Jesus. "Go away," they said to the man, who could now see. He went away. Jesus heard about what happened and went to find the man. When Jesus found him, Jesus didn't tell the man to go away. Jesus stayed with him. The man believed Jesus was the light of the world. Well, that was a pretty cool story. Could you imagine if something like that happened nowadays?
No.
Be pretty neat, right? If you could just rub some mud on a cut and bam, it was healed. Wow, how amazing was Jesus? So what did Jesus put on the blind man's eyes? Do you girls and boys remember? Do you remember, Evan?
Yep, he put mud.
He put mud. Why were the people mad when Jesus made the man see?
Because he could do something that they couldn't.
So what's another word for that? They were...
Jealous.
Yes, very good, Evan. What's the first thing you would do if you were the blind man and Jesus healed you?
I would thank Jesus and I would be very happy.
Maybe even give him a hug?
Yeah.
Me too. I think so. Well, boys and girls, I thank you so much for coming to our Sunday school class today. We learned about Jesus and a blind man at the Pool of Siloam. Can you say it again?
Siloam.
Very good. Jesus gave the man 2 gifts. First, Jesus told the man that he would give him light. Then, Jesus gave the man...
Vision.
Sight. Yes, vision, sight. Sight and light rhyme. That's a good way to remember this story today. Jesus gave him light and sight. We learned that Jesus gives us light too. Jesus' love lights up our life because he is the light of the world, right? This little light of mine. We're not going to sing today, but boys and girls, your parents can get additional Sunday school resources to go with today's lesson on the Christ the King website. You can also find the link on the same page as you found this video. And if you can't find them, just email me and I will be more than happy to help you. So let's close with a little prayer. You fold your hands and everyone can repeat after me. Dear God,
Dear God,
thank you for bringing us all together today.
thank you for bringing us all together today.
Thanks for giving us beautiful eyes
Thanks for giving us beautiful eyes
of all different colors.
of all different colors.
Thanks God for water,
Thanks God for water.
and thanks God for your stories and for all kids.
Thanks God for your stories and for all kids.
Amen.
Amen.
Join us next week for our next Bible story. Bye, everybody.
Bye.